Last month, I shared with you the requirement for the word optional to appear after owner's title policy on the loan estimate and closing disclosure. This month, I'm going to discuss how the charge for the lender's and owner's title policy must be disclosed on the loan estimate and closing disclosure. Traditionally, when an owner's title policy and a loan title policy are issued at the same time, insuring the same property, a discount is applied to the cost of the loan policy. In order to prevent an increase in the loan policy premium paid by the borrower in the event the borrower elected not to purchase an optional owner's policy, the CFPB requires any simultaneous issue discount be applied to the owner's policy premium and not the loan policy premium. The rule states any title insurance policy disclosed on the loan estimate and the closing disclosure must be disclosed by adding the simultaneous issue loan premium discount for the lender's title insurance coverage to the owner's title insurance premium and then deduct the amount of a full premium rate for the lender's title insurance policy. That would be charged in a transaction when a consumer declines the purchase of an owner's policy. Mathematically, it all works out if the borrower is paying for both the owner's and lender's title policy, because in the end, the borrower still pays the same. But in areas where the seller customarily pays for the owner's title policy, the disclosure requirements on the loan estimate and closing disclosure end up costing the buyer more than they would customarily pay. Here's why. If the seller agreed to pay for the owner's title policy and the buyer agreed to pay for the lender's title policy, but the simultaneous issue discount being offered by the title company can only be applied to the owner's title policy, then the seller realizes the benefit of the discount. Keeping in mind the discount is only offered on the lender's title policy premium. Here's an example. Sale price is $180,000. The buyer is obtaining a $162,000 loan towards the purchase of the property. The purchase and sale agreement states the seller has agreed to purchase an owner's title policy for the benefit of the buyer. The full premiums for each policy are owner's policy premium, $838. Lender's policy premium at the full premium rate, $727. Remember, if the policies are issued simultaneously, the lender's policy would be less. It would be $360, which represents the charge for the lender's policy premium at the simultaneous issue rate. Keeping in mind the seller is the one who agreed per the sales agreement to pay the full premium amount for the owner's title policy, here's how it would compute. Loan title policy charge on the loan estimate and the closing disclosure is $727 paid by the borrower. Owner's title policy charge on the closing disclosure is $471, which represents the charge for the owner's title policy less the simultaneous discount for the loan policy. $838 for the owner's title premium plus $360 for the simultaneous discount off the loan title policy minus $727 for the full loan premium. The total is $471 paid by the seller. This means the seller needs to give the buyer a credit for $367, which represents the difference between the charge for the owner's title policy less the simultaneous discount. $727 full loan policy premium minus $360 equals $367. In order to reconcile the charges to comply with the new rule and follow the written mutual instructions of the principals to the transaction as agreed to in the purchase and sale agreement, a debit from the borrower to the seller will have to be shown on the third page of the closing disclosure in the summaries of transactions section. Don't worry, all of the company's systems are being updated. Customers can still obtain accurate fee quotes, which will be in compliance with the regulations using our website. Settlement agents' production systems will be programmed to ensure the charges are disclosed properly and the purchase agreement is followed. Whew! That was a lot to cover today. Next week, I will discuss the delivery requirements. See you then.